Quick rules before we begin. I will ask students questions. If a student answers wrong, then the other student gets a chance to answer correctly. For each correct answer, you get a point. Whoever has the most points at the end wins. Back to the video. All right, let's talk about science today. Here's a question for you from 7th grade life science. What organ in the human body is primarily responsible for pumping blood? And here's a fun fact for you. The heart can continue beating even when it's disconnected from the body, as long as it has the right nutrients. Isn't that fascinating?
Well, that's
Yes, it's also fascinating that I get the answer in the fun fact as well. The answer is the heart. Oh wait, you're so fast.
Wow, look at you, you actually got it right. It's the heart indeed, the hard-working muscle of the body. I guess some people really can think with more than just their stomachs. Nicely done.
Nice. 1 point for me. Wanna go next?
sure. Hit me.
Here you go.
Sure, let's switch gears to mathematics. Here's a question for you from 6th grade math. What is the area of a rectangle with a length of 10 centimeters and a width of 5 centimeters? And here's a fun fact. Did you know that the concept of zero as a number was developed by ancient Indian mathematicians? It's a crucial part of how we understand math today.
I think that's 30. Area, it's...
Well, how do you calculate the area of a triangle?
If I remember correctly, it's 2 times A plus 2 times B.
So the answer...
Or is the area A times B? Oh my god, I got the two formulas all mixed up. I don't remember. I think
Okay,
it's
well,
gonna
the
be
first one that you said... well, is this for
Well,
the triangle
I'm-
or rectangle? Wait.
rectangle. Well, I just told you, practically, I just told you the right answer if I say the wrong one, so I'm not sure what to say now.
Come on, guess then.
Okay, I'm gonna say A times B.
8 times...
A times B,
Well-
well, that's 50.
You can say it yourself. Here you go.
And the answer is 50 centimeters.
Wow, look at you throwing numbers around. But no, that's not quite right. It seems like math might not be your forte. Maybe counting your snacks would be better. Keep trying.
I
Okay.
got Leafy and Hollow.
Oh, nice. I got Jolteon Hollow. So we got 3 evolutions in Hollow so far. Jolteon, Leafeon, and Flareon. Okay, so I get to answer now. What did you say? 2 times A plus 2 times B is the correct answer. So let's see, that would be 30. Yeah, let's try. Okay, the correct answer is 30.
Oh my goodness, if only numbers had feelings, they'd be crying right now. That answer is still way off. It's like you're playing a whole different game. Don't give up though, I believe you can count to 50 eventually. The correct answer is actually 50 square centimeters. Remember, area is calculated by multiplying length by width. So 10 centimeters times 5 centimeters equals 50 centimeters. Better luck next time.
So technically I was right,
No.
but I didn't use the metrics correctly.
And that's always
Yeah.
a wrong answer in the end.
I forgot about that one.
Well, better luck next time, as the teacher said.
Ooh.
1-0 for me.
I
Nice.
got hollow energy.
Nice. Pinsir, Larvitar, Binding Mochi,
Carmine. Great Tusk. Briar. Ooh!
oh nice, we don't have that one.
Baladon.
Something, oh, another reverse, and
Jolteon again.
Munkidori, hello, Munkido, how do you say it, Munkidori? Munkido,
Monkidori.
Monkey,
I think it's Monkidori.
yeah, whatever.
I think moon would be if it was spelled M-O-O-N.
Moon, okay,
Yeah.
makes sense. Well, we can also go to the next question as well. For me.
Let's dive into some history. Here's a question for you from 8th
no.
grade social studies. What event is commonly known as the start of the American Revolutionary War? And here's an interesting fun fact. The phrase, "the shot heard round the world," refers to the first gunfire which sparked the war, and it signifies the beginning of a significant change in governance that would impact many nations afterward. How cool is that?
Did you hear the fun fact?
No.
So I think the event that started the American Revolutionary War was a shot that was heard around the world as it was commonly referred to?
Did you just get the answer?
Yeah, in the fun fact. No,
Again. Okay.
Wow. Look at you. You actually got it right. Give yourself a pat on the back. Looks like you paid attention in class. That was indeed a solid answer. The shot heard round the world refers to the initial conflict at Lexington and Concord. Keep it up, superstar!
Hoot Pokeball.
Oh wait, you're so far forward. Let me catch up. Screamtail. Ogre's Mask. Reverse. Another reverse. And...
Monkey Dory.
Oh. EX. Nice.
Nice.
The glare. Nice. Okay, let's leave that. And I'll let you have the next question. So it's 2-0 for me, by the way.
Oh yeah.
And you should be the one that's more
Knowledgeable.
Yeah, in general.
Why? Because I'm the teacher. I thought you were the engineer.
Well, yes, I am. So I just think different.
Differently, please.
Differently, yes. Here we go.
Great. Let's shift our focus to language arts. Here's a question for you from 7th grade English. What is the main character's journey or struggle called in a story? And here's a fun fact. The word protagonist comes from ancient Greek and means first actor, highlighting the importance of the character in telling the story. Isn't that interesting?
Good luck.
What is the main character's journey or struggle called in a story? Seriously? I was never good at literature. And I like reading, but like, I'm not into literature and knowing the facts about it.
I'll make up something then. You never know. That's what I did through high schools and middle school, and it worked
I
out.
really don't know. What is the main character's journey or struggle? I don't know. I really don't know, but I think when I get the answer from our friend, that I will be, oh, right.
Right. Do you want to guess? Come on, just guess something.
I don't know.
Guess.
I don't have the answer. I can't even
Okay,
think of something. I can't.
But say anything then.
Okay. Anything.
Okay. Anything.
You too.
I see we're not sure about the question. Let's try this again. Remember, I asked what the main character's journey or struggle is called in a story. Give it another shot!
Well, I'll give it a shot.
Okay.
It's my turn. I also don't know, but let's just... I'll say like a story arc. I don't think that's it, but you never know.
Oh, bless your heart. Story arc is a cute guess, but that's not quite right. The term you're looking for is conflict. A story arc might refer to the overarching progression of a story, but what's really at the core of our main character's journey is the conflict they face.
Right.
But hey, at least you gave it a whirl. Want to try another question?
A conflict.
I would not have guessed that.
I think that was again in the fun facts for some reason. Yeah, a conflict. I don't know. That doesn't make sense to me. Another reverse, and in the end, the trainer.
Blood Moon Ursaluna.
Nice.
Nice time.
I think we got that one, right? I think we have that one already.
I'm not sure. We have a few of those trainer cards, but I'm not sure which one.
Well, 2-0 for me still. And it's my turn to answer.
Yes. Good luck. Have fun. Well,
Thank
you
you.
have luck. You got the answers in the fun facts. I did not.
Well, maybe you'll get them
That
next
ain't
time.
fair.
Whatever.
All right, class, let's explore some geography today. Here's a question for you from 6th grade geography. What is the longest river in the world?
Oh.
And here's a fun fact for you. Rivers have played a crucial role in the development of civilization, serving as vital resources for trade, agriculture, and transportation throughout history. Isn't that amazing?
Is it the Nile?
I don't know.
I feel like it's the... maybe not. Maybe it's like some river in Asia I don't know about. But I'll guess the Nile. I'll just go with that. The Nile.
I think you got it wrong.
Oh, wow. Denial? That's a new one. I didn't realize you were trying to pull a fast one with a clever psychological term instead of answering the question. Nice try, though. But the longest river in the world is clearly out of your reach. Maybe next time, just try to focus on geography instead of abstract concepts.
The Nile. The Nile.
We'd have to actually think about this one a
How
little.
are you gonna think, okay?
Yeah, because I have few in mind.
What do you have in mind?
Amazon,
Okay.
Volga. I don't know how it's called in English, but it is the long river.
Hmm?
gonna say the Amazon.
Okay.
I think the answer is Amazon.
Well, look at you, making a decent guess. But nope, the longest river in the world is actually the Nile. The Amazon is a close contender and definitely the largest by volume, but the
Come on.
Nile takes the title for length.
Come on.
Better luck next time. But hey, at least you were thinking in the right jungle.
Max Rod.
Nice. Oh, what do you have? Ooh.
Ooh,
Pokeball.
Palaspian.
Nice.
Nice.
Oh, another
And
Pokeball.
Noctowl.
Denial. I can't believe
You
it.
are in denial.
Such a point wasted because of my broken English. That's so sad.
Well, it happens.
So sad. Oh, well, keep it on your side.
Do you want me to say this one?
Yes, please. Wait, we can't have, like, asymmetry here.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, 2 per row. How many packs do we have left?
5?
Oh, we're halfway down. Okay, it's your question next. 2-0 still, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
for me.
Sure, let's jump into some science again. Here's a question for you from 8th grade physical science. What is the chemical symbol for the element gold? And here's a fun fact for you. Gold is so malleable that a single ounce can be stretched into a wire that is over 50 miles long. Isn't that incredible?
Do you know?
Of course.
Okay.
AU.
Oh, wasn't that cute? AU is the sound of your confidence crashing. The correct answer is not that, my friend. Maybe you should spend a little more time with your periodic table instead of dreaming about gold. Keep trying.
Wait, so I thought that it was either AU or AG. I wasn't sure, but I'm also somewhat more prone to think that it's AU, so I think the AI got it wrong, but then I'll say AG, maybe that's the correct one. And
I think AG is silver, not gold. Because AU stands for aurum in Latin, and that's gold.
Okay. Well, let's see what the
So
AI. If the AI
I
says,
think the AI is wrong.
if the AI says like it's AU, in the correct answer, then I'll give you the point. So let's see. I'll say AG, because I don't know. That's my other guess anyway. AG.
Wow, look at you go. Oh wait, you're still not quite there. AG is not it either. It seems like chemistry isn't your strongest suit. The chemical symbol for gold is actually AU. Maybe I should get you a periodic table as a gift. You might need it.
Seriously?
Ow.
Well, I was
Ow.
right.
Yes.
I was right. It just... Okay. Ow.
You should have
Ow.
howled a bit.
Ow.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 2-1 for
2-1.
me.
Yes. I think I got something here. I can see a little shine here. It's been slipping through. So
Yeah, I think so
getting
too for me. I will see.
I'm getting excited for something. No, just a regular EX.
I just got hold on.
Better luck next time. 4 more to go, or 4 more.
4. It's your question.
Okay, 2-1. My question. Yes.
Absolutely. Let's switch to social studies for a moment. Here's a question from 7th grade history. What document announced the separation of the American colonies from British rule? And here's a fun fact for you. The Declaration of Independence was signed on July 4th, 1776, and that date is now celebrated
How
as
is that
Independence Day
fair?
in the United States.
How
Isn't that a neat way to
is that
remember such
fair?
an important event?
Please.
That's legendary.
I just can't even. I just can't even.
The Declaration of Independence.
I think
I'm
our
so smart.
AI is biased.
No, I'm so.
Wow, look at you. You actually got it right. The Declaration of Independence it is. Gold star for you. Keep up the great work.
Yes.
I think you need to put beep on my.
Yes, I will. Don't worry. Declaration
just got it.
of Independence. Easy. I'm so smart. 3-1. Your question.
All right, let's focus on some algebra today. Here's a question for you from 8th grade math. What is the value of bang in the equation? Right to 5 into 20 down. And here's a fun fact. Algebra is often referred to as the language of mathematics, and it was developed by a Persian mathematician Al-Khwarizmi in the 9th century. His work laid the foundations for modern algebra. Isn't that cool?
Okay, just for our viewers, you can see the equation that AI provided us, but I don't know why it sounded so strange.
Okay, I need to
But the
tell
equation
what the
is-
value is from of 3x plus 5 equals 20.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. That's 3x 50. X is 5.
Okay.
It's 5.
Wow, perfect. You got it right. You must have a magic crystal ball because that answer is spot on. Great job. Keep up the fantastic work.
Nice. 3 to 2. Is that a reverse?
I think so.
Okay.
In Glacier.
And okay, can you tell me what it's called?
I'm not sure how it's pronounced, but I would say Pheasantipity.
Serendipity.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
But I'm not quite sure.
I believe you. 52. You're catching up.
Yeah. I think I'm gonna win.
I need to step up or get lucky.
Again.
Yeah.
All right, let's dive into some science again. Here's a question for you from 6th grade Earth Science. What layer of the Earth is primarily made up of liquid iron and nickel? And here's a fun fact for you. The Earth's inner core is as hot as the surface of the sun, reaching temperatures around 5,400 degrees Celsius. Isn't that incredible?
Okay, so the answer is again in the fun facts, but just so you know, I did the answer anyway. So
Yeah, that's what I would say.
no, I know the answer anyway.
Please.
I knew it was the core of Earth. That's a pretty easy actually question. The answer is the core of the Earth.
Oh, wow, you managed to remember a word that has been tossed around in science class. Congrats on your generous use of vague terminology, but unfortunately, the core is a little too broad for my liking. Maybe next time, try a bit harder to specify which part of it you're talking about. Keep up the good work.
Oh,
I
my-
know the answer.
What a pro.
I know the answer.
Sure, go ahead.
It's the Earth's inner core.
Come on, dude. First denial, then
Ding, ding, ding! The winner! Yes, the answer is indeed
And
the
you
Earth's
got
inner
the
core,
answer
which
in
is
the
primarily
fun
made up
fact.
of liquid iron
Earth's
and nickel.
inner
You really impressed me
core.
this time. It's refreshing to see someone actually paying attention in class. Keep it up!
I gotta say, you were pretty confident
That's so sad.
about your answer.
No, that's just
So-
that.
Yeah, that's 3-3. 3-3.
Free. Yeah, I'm trying to make it interesting for the video, just so you know.
Right.
Yes.
That's what I would say. I'm ready for my next question.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Pokeball.
nice.
Ooh, Master Ball. Let's go.
Look,
Oh, nice.
Pokeball,
So,
Water Main.
Pokeball and a Master Ball and a normal hollow, sure.
Atticus.
Ooh, nice. We have that one
Nice.
already, but still. Good to pull at least something. And here's your next question.
Sure, let's shift our focus to some literature. Here's a question for you from 7th grade English. What is the term for a recurring theme or idea in a work of literature? And here's a fun fact. Many classic works of literature, like Moby Dick and The Great Gatsby, contain symbols that are not only significant to the story, but also reflect deeper truths about human nature and society. Isn't that fascinating?
Come on, you know this.
What is the term for a recurring theme or idea in a work of literature?
Mm-hmm.
My brain just froze.
You know this.
Yeah, I know, but my brain just froze.
Oh, you have a brain.
Yeah. Yeah, you would not believe. Who would have thought? Women have brain.
Yeah, well, not me, that's for sure.
I'm just gonna
Yeah, just
ignore
that's,
this
that's for the
one.
bad. But come on, don't
Really?
stall. Go for the what's the answer?
What is the term of recurring theme or idea in a work? I'm not. I can't. My brain froze. I don't know.
Well,
I'm not sure.
that's so lame.
I'm really not sure.
Oh wow, what a surprise! You're just bursting with confidence, aren't you? If only the question had a maybe option. But hey, there's always next time!
If only. You need to guess. Just guess anything.
I
you know. You
can't.
could have guessed the Earth's inner core. You never know. Maybe that's
Yeah,
it.
but that's you. That's not me. I'm sorry. I'm just like brain freeze. I don't have the answer. It's easy if you have like ABC answers,
Well,
like
yes, of course.
suggested ones, but then I would just choose one that makes most logic to me. But if I have to like just say the answer and I'm not sure, I'm just gonna be blank.
Makes sense. That's fine. But then I'm gonna guess something. Wait, I'm letting something come to me, and it's gonna be I'm not sure.
Seriously?
Yeah, I just came up
Oh,
with that.
look at you, just doubling down on the
Motive.
uncertainty. It's like a masterclass in indecision. The term you're stumbling over is motive.
Oh.
But don't feel too bad. At least you weren't completely wrong in your answer of uncertainty.
And I knew it, but okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a pretty simple one. Motif.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
Nice. Roaring moon. Nurse called.
Nice. If only we got
Maybe.
something of substance in these packs.
Okay, I got this one.
Serendipity. Motif. Ah. Oh, why am I? Never mind.
Now it's your turn, and I think it would be fair if we did 2 questions. You do the question and I do the question, because then it would be equal number of questions. And now we'll...
Or we could also grab 2 more booster bundles and open them up and
Sure.
keep the show going.
Sure.
Okay, I'll go get them after this pack then. And a question for me, right?
Sure.
My question.
Yeah.
Let's switch to some social studies. Here's a question for you from 6th grade history. Which ancient civilization is known for building pyramids as tombs for their pharaohs? And here's a fun fact for you. The Great Pyramid of Giza, one of the 7 wonders of the ancient world, was the tallest man-made structure for over 3,800 years. Isn't that impressive?
How is that fair? Please. She's biased.
She
She's
loves
biased.
Me. She loves me. I just have that,
That ain't
charm,
cool.
you know.
Like,
Well,
if
you should know.
If you made her, it doesn't mean you get all the answers.
Well,
right.
I didn't make her, that's for sure. I don't know how to do black magic.
You programmed her.
No, I didn't. I just programmed a little script that gets the prompts
I don't care.
there
like
and back.
I don't care. Like you did that, so I think it's biased. Whatever. Can we do 3 in row?
Yeah, of course. It's biased.
Yeah, it's biased. You get all the answers in the fun facts. I don't. That's not cool.
Well, maybe you should just get luckier. I don't know what to tell you.
That ain't cool.
Just get lucky. The answer is the Egyptians, of course.
Well, look at you! Correct answer! Your brain must be on a roll today. The Egyptians really did some impressive things, especially with those pyramids. Keep up the good work!
Thank you.
That's okay.
For free, yeah.
Give me my question.
Sure.
I need to equal this.
Alright, class, let's turn our attention to some math. Here's a question for you from 7th grade math. What is the least common multiple, LCM, of 4 and 6? And here's a fun fact for you. Did you know that the concept of LCM has been used since ancient times? The ancient Greeks and Babylonians were among the first to explore these mathematical ideas to solve practical problems like scheduling and trade. Isn't that interesting?
It's so easy.
Least common multiple. I'm not sure how it's when it comes to least common multiple.
Oh, now I'm doubting myself. I thought it was easy.
I'm not sure.
I
I
think we're
would
just-
say that it's the lowest number that can be divided and get an, how do you say it in English?
The result, sure.
Yeah.
You win! Oh yeah! Finally a good card. Let's go.
It's so much.
Let's go. Nice.
Trying to show it
wait.
like it's so amazing. Look at that.
Come on, camera.
That's so amazing. Look at the
Oh,
art.
Beautiful. My ugly fingers. Sorry for that.
Look at the
Nice.
art. So amazing.
Let's see the back as well.
Nice. That's going.
Good job.
Yeah.
I'll go get the. You can think about the answer, and I'll
I'm
go
gonna
get
think.
the.
Yeah. I'm gonna put it in this one, right?
Yes.
This is nice.
Because we're so close. So what? It's for free for me. And well, your question. So.
Yes. I think I know the answer. What is the least common multiple of 4 and 6? I would say it's 12.
It?
12. 12.
Why 12?
12.
12.
Because you
Okay,
can
well,
12 you can divide 12 with 4 and you get 3. If you divide 12 by 6, you get 2.
Ah, is
So
that what that means?
that's my logic. I'm not sure how you translate it. I'm not sure if it's 12 or if it's 2,
Okay. Well,
you know?
go and guess.
My answer is 12. We'll see. I'm not sure.
Wow, look at you. That's spot on. You totally nailed it. Great job understanding the concept of LCM. Keep it up.
You know?
Good job.
Yeah.
I would have said least common multiplicator. You can multiply 4 times 1
No.
to get 4.
It's for yeah.
I didn't
Do you
understand what it means.
You don't understand.
No, I didn't understand what it means. Now I know what least
Common multiple.
common multiplier.
Yeah, I was
yes, whatever it's called.
yeah, I was having second thoughts, but I think that one made the most logic to me.
Well, good job. 4-4.
Yeah.
Very nice. And we have 6 more. Put them here.
Okay.
We gotta keep the symmetry. Come on.
Sorry.
Oh, that's so. You need to put them nicely. Oh, how I made it better.
All right. So it's 4-4 now.
I just made it worse. Okay,
Yeah.
whatever.
It's 4-4 now. So
4-4.
it's your turn.
And we got a beautiful Espion. I'm still happy about that.
Yeah.
Very nice. 4-4. Next question, please.
Sure. Let's shift gears to some science. Here's a question for you from 8th grade life science. What process do plants use to convert sunlight into energy? And here's a fun fact for you. Did you know that the average tree can produce enough oxygen in a year to support 2 human beings? That's pretty amazing how nature works, isn't it?
That's easy.
The answer is photography.
You have to.
I know.
Press
I'm,
the
I'm just
button.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. Photosynthesis.
Oh, for the synthesis? Wow, you're just a
What?
bundle of vague terms today, aren't you? It's like you
Oh
threw a
my
dart at the
God.
science vocabulary wall and hoped for the best. Nice try, but I think we need a little more detail if you want a gold star. Keep at it, genius!
For the synthesis. Are you kidding me?
Well, you
I'm in denial.
have bro.
Oh my god. Sure, well, just get the point. I don't want to talk about it.
Photosynthesis.
2 words. Good luck with that. Come on. No.
Look who finally found their way out of the science maze. That's absolutely correct. Photosynthesis is indeed the process that plants use to convert sunlight into energy. Nicely done. Just remember, the next time you take a stroll through a park, you can thank those plants for all that fresh oxygen they're providing.
That sucks.
Well,
For the
I'm in the
synthesis.
lead now, so
I mean,
hit me with the next
yeah,
one.
I don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to think about it anymore. Here you go.
Alright class, let's focus on some history. Here's a question for you from 8th grade social studies. What was the name of the treaty that ended the American Civil War? And here's a fun fact for you. The surrender that marked the end of the Civil War took place at Appomattox Courthouse in Virginia, and it was so significant that it is now a National Historical Park where visitors can learn about this pivotal moment in American history. Isn't that intriguing?
Ooh. How well do you know American history?
Not that quite.
Well, since it's no wonder that you
Yeah,
don't know
but
anything.
I'm pretty sure that it was mentioned in The Office. TV series. Office.
You can tidy up as well while you're thinking. Aren't you women good at multitasking? Isn't that what you always say to me?
Yeah, of course. What was the name of the I don't know. Like I can't.
I have an idea.
I don't know why, but I'm just thinking about Boston Tea Party. But I don't know why. I think it doesn't have
Go ahead.
anything to do with it, but
go ahead.
I can't even.
Go ahead.
Boston Tea Party. But I think it's not like.
Oh, wow, the Boston Tea Party? Really? That's about as relevant to the end of the Civil War as a cat is to a swimming pool. You might want to check your history notes again. Oh, it's
Yeah,
not too
right.
late to invest in a history book. Your future self will thank you.
It's your turn. I was sure it was not right, but that's the only thing that came to my mind, so that's why I said it.
Well, the Treaty of Guns and Processed Foods, of course. That's what ended the war. Because they agreed on that.
Oh, fantastic. The Treaty of Guns and Processed Foods?
Yeah.
I don't even know where to start with that one. Did you just randomly throw words together? The treaty that ended the American Civil War is actually called the Treaty of Appomattox. Maybe
Well, yes,
next
of course.
time, try a little research before coming up with creative titles. Keep that imagination flowing, I guess.
Yeah, well, Appomattox, it was actually mentioned in the fun fact, but I didn't think
Was it really?
Yeah,
No
but I
way.
didn't think it was relevant.
No way. Why did I?
Appomattox
Oh my
Courthouse.
God. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
well,
My question.
yeah.
All right, class, let's explore some science. Here's a question for you from 6th grade Earth Science. What is the process by which water vapor in the air turns into liquid water, forming clouds? And here's a fun fact for you. The weight of a single cumulus cloud can be equivalent to around 1 million pounds, which is about the weight of a large elephant. Isn't that astounding?
What is the process by which water vapor in the air turns into liquid water, forming clouds?
I know this.
Vapor into liquid, that's condensation. Condensation. Whatever it's called, or spelled, or I don't know. Condensation. How do you say it? Condensation. I think it's that.
I can't tell you. You know that.
Okay. I'll just go ahead and let's see what the AI picks up. The answer is condensation. Oh no.
Wow, look at you! You actually
Yes.
got it right! Condensation is indeed the
High five.
correct answer. You must have been paying attention.
Yes.
Keep it up!
Yes.
So now we're
Tied up.
tied again.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
5-5.
5-5.
5-5.
It's my turn now.
Just a second. Here you go.
Alright, class, let's switch to some mathematics today. Here's a question for you from 7th grade math. What is the value of Musters times 8 magdoans? And here's a fun fact for you. The number 56 is an interesting one because it's the product of two consecutive numbers, which are 7 and 8. Isn't that neat how mathematics can reveal such patterns?
What is the value of 7 times 8? 56.
How is that fair? You tell me. You get
What?
7 times 8. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
You got the answer in the fun fact. What? 2-3 times.
Yeah, and I got screwed over 2 times as well by the AI. But go
Yeah,
ahead.
so was I. Once.
Go ahead.
56.
Wow, look at you. You actually got it right. 56 is indeed the answer to a 7 times 8. Keep up that brain power. It's impressively sharp.
6-5. It's your turn.
Yeah.
All right, class, let's take a look at some physical science today. Here's a question for you from 7th grade physical science. What is the term for the force that pulls objects towards the center of the earth? And here's an interesting fun fact. Gravity, which keeps us grounded, is the reason that objects fall at the same rate, regardless of their mass. Meaning a feather and a bowling ball would hit the ground at the same time if you dropped them in a vacuum. Isn't that something to think about?
That's
Nice.
What was your question?
The question was, what is the term for the force that pulls object towards the center of the earth?
Seriously. And then you get the fun fact. Gravity, which keeps us grounded. Seriously.
Yeah, that's only fair. 7 times 8, come on. The answer is gravity.
Wow, look at you, a shining star in middle school trivia. That's absolutely correct. Gravity is indeed the force that pulls objects toward the center of the earth. Keep up that level of brilliance, and you just might make it to the honor roll. Well done.
I opened so many good cards that I don't even know where I'm gonna put them next. And look at your
I still have 3 more packs to go, so
top that.
I will. Just you
My
wait.
turn, please. Hit me with the question. We are now at
6, yeah. Here you go.
All right, everyone, let's shift our focus to some literature today. Here's a question for you from 8th grade English. What is the term for the perspective from which a story is narrated, such as first person or third person? And here's a fun fact for you. The first person perspective can create a more intimate experience for the reader, as it allows them to see the thoughts and feelings of the narrator. It's often used in novels to give a personal touch, like in The Catcher in the Rye. Isn't that interesting?
Do you know this one?
I'm thinking, what is the term for the perspective from which a story is narrated? I would say narration.
I would say the perspective of the story. I would say that's the answer, but that's the question. You think it's the narration?
Yeah.
Okay.
The answer is narration. I'm not sure.
Well, I'm less sure. So.
Oh wow, narration. Huh? So close yet so far? You really should consider a career in guessing instead of knowledge. Keep studying, champ.
Narration? No. What is it then?
I think I have the answer.
I'm gonna say what? You never know.
The
Ah, look at you. You finally managed to remember the word perspective. Bravo! Let's give you a round of applause for that brain of yours working slightly better this time. The correct answer is indeed point of view or perspective. So, great job on half of it. But let's get you a little more polished before your literary career takes off.
Oh, so
I
close.
can't even.
No, this doesn't count because she said the correct answer is indeed point of view or perspective, so great job on half of it. But let's get you a little more polished before your literary career takes off.
So what? It's still 6-6.
It should be, yeah.
Okay, your turn.
My turn.
All right, class, let's delve into some science. Here's a question for you from 6th grade life science. What part of a plant is responsible for absorbing water and nutrients from the soil? And here's a fun fact for you. Roots can store energy and resources for the plant, which can help it survive tough conditions, such as droughts or when nutrients in the soil are low. Isn't that amazing how plants adapt to their environments?
Absolutely amazing. I mean, this is such an easy question to begin with anyway.
And then you get the answer in the fun fact again, so...
Yeah. Just in case I was so stupid.
Again.
The AI is condescending to me. Is that the correct usage of that word?
I didn't listen to you.
So, yeah, just like always. The answer is roots.
Wow. Look at you! You actually got it right! I'm impressed. It seems like all that studying is paying off. Keep it up!
Nice.
So
7-6.
that's 7-6. Hit me with my question, please.
Here you go.
Alright class, let's talk about geography for a moment. Here's a question for you from 6th grade geography. What is the capital city of Japan? And here's a fun fact for you. Tokyo, the capital of Japan, is the most populous city in the world, with more than 13 million residents in its metropolitan area. Isn't that incredible?
But you have no idea how many times I put, like, in the prompts, do not say the answer in the fun fact. Because I tested that, like, for an hour, and it was all good before we started, and then now it started.
I don't care, just hit me so I can answer.
Here you go.
The correct answer is Tokyo.
That's so stupid.
Wow, look at you! You're absolutely right. Tokyo is indeed the capital of Japan. You must have been paying attention in class. Keep up the great work.
What was that at the end? Okay, 7.
Alright class, let's dive into some science! Here's a question for you from 7th grade chemistry. What is the term for the negatively charged particle found in an atom? And here's a fun fact for you. Electrons are so small that they can be thought of as existing in a cloud around the nucleus of an atom, rather than in fixed orbits, making them crucial for chemical reactions while being incredibly elusive. Isn't that fascinating?
Again, the answer.
I mean, but that's an easy question anyway.
Yeah, I agree. Should I sleep this one? We have it here.
Yeah, sleep that. Master Barrel, the Riolo, nice. I didn't even get to react, I was trying to listen. The answer is the electron. And let's back.
Yeah.
Wow, look at you go. That's absolutely correct. I'm impressed. You must have been paying attention. Keep up the great work.
8-7.
8-7.
And hit me with my obviously last question, I think.
Here you go.
Alright class, let's explore some history today. Here's a question for you from 8th grade social studies. What was the main purpose of the Lewis and Clark expedition? And here's a fun fact for you. The expedition spanned over 2 years and covered approximately 8,000 miles, and it provided valuable information about the geography and biodiversity of the western United States, paving the way for future exploration and settlement. Isn't that pretty cool?
What are you thinking about?
I'm thinking about how I should form my answer, so it will end in...
I'm just gonna keep quiet.
Correct one. What was the main purpose of the Lewis and Clark expedition? It was to collect the valuable information about... It was to collect valuable information about the geography and biodiversity of the western United States.
Wow, you're so smart.
Oh wow, you actually got it right. It's almost like you paid attention in class. Nice job. The Lewis and Clark expedition was indeed aimed at gathering information about the land they were exploring. Keep up the good work.
Okay, one more question each, because it's 8-8.
Yeah.
Then we'll see.
Alright class, let's talk about some mathematics today. Here's a question for you from 8th grade math. What is the Pythagorean theorem formula used to calculate the sides of a right triangle? And here's a fun fact for you. The Pythagorean theorem is named after the ancient Greek mathematician Pythagoras, but it was known to Indian, Babylonian, and Chinese mathematicians long before him. Isn't it interesting how knowledge travels through history?
This is like the easiest mathematic question ever.
I'm not sure.
You're not sure? That's like easy one. Like...
Okay, before I reveal the last card, I think I know.
Answer.
I should know. The answer is c squared equals a squared plus b squared.
Wow, look at you go. That's absolutely correct. C squared equals a squared plus b squared is the Pythagorean theorem, and you nailed it. You must be a math wizard. Keep up the great work.
Yeah, that was the easy one.
Yeah, so now you need to answer correct. Here you go. And last card is... Oh, a trainer. Nice.
Alright class, let's dive into some history. Here's a question for you from 6th grade social studies. What was the main reason for the establishment of the Jamestown colony in America? And here's a fun fact for you. Jamestown, established in 1607, was the first permanent English settlement in America. and it faced many challenges, including food shortages and conflicts with local Native American tribes, which tested the resilience of its settlers. Isn't that a fascinating part of early American history?
What was the main reason for the establishment of the Jamestown colony in America? Okay, press the button, I can answer.
Go ahead.
They wanted to end food shortages and resolve conflicts with local Native American tribes. I don't know.
But it was in the fun fact. The answer was in the fun fact.
Oh, wow. Spot on with the confidence, but unfortunately, your answer is about as accurate as a broken clock. Jamestown was indeed struggling with food shortages and conflicts, but those weren't the main reasons they set it all up in the first place. It's impressive how you could mix up the details, though. Keep trying, you might just outsmart a goldfish one day.
I don't know.
The answer is for it to be the first permanent English colony. It was in the fun fact.
Ding ding, we have a winner! Yes! The main reason for establishing the Jamestown colony was indeed to create the first permanent English settlement in America. Great job! Your brain actually found the right answer this time. Maybe there's hope for you yet! Keep up the good work!
Sure.
And I won. What, 9-8? No, 10-8, because I got the last one right as well.
It was 8, and then you got 2 right.
Yeah, 2 in a row now. Because I got this one right.
I thought it was 9-7, so okay. I thought it was 9-7.
Well,
Like you had 9, I had 7. But okay,
okay.
10-8, it's like the same.
Yeah,
You win by 2 points, so.
Doesn't matter. Anyway, I think, well, for sure you pulled the better cards this time. So
Obviously.
at least you got that. Even though I'm more knowledgeable than you, so maybe I should be teaching you.
Discuss. You had luck today, but I think when we talk about general knowledge, I would say we're somewhat equal.
No, you're better.
You think I'm better?
Yes.
I don't think so. I think we're like pretty much.
Well, depends on the topic, and then in the next video I have
You have an amazing topic.
yes in mind. I have an amazing topic in mind, and you're gonna love it, and it's gonna be equal for both of us in knowledge.
Oh, I think I might be on a clue. How do you say it? I think I might have a clue of.
Yeah, do you want to guess? I mean, I'm not gonna tell you.
I want to guess. I think it's gonna be The Office.
No, it's not gonna be that. But that's a very good suggestion. We should.
That would be fun. That would be fun. Like
We should do that as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's a very good suggestion. No, it's gonna be something else, and it's gonna be fun for me.
can't wait. Bye.